Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome to the second episode of Highrise Mogul, where your boy is building his very own skyscraper and becoming pretty much my very own landlord. I'm renting out commercial space for retail, for offices and even residential buildings or areas for people to live in, and I'm just making that sweet cash money moolah. It is unbelievable. In this game where it's filled with chaos, your boy is going to try and add a little bit of organization right now, as we're slowly going to kind of start to plan out how the rest of our skyscraper is going to go. So what I want to do today is expand it a little bit more, make it a little bit more bigger. And then I think what we're going to do is take a look at trying to build a few extra floors and start to slowly separate it. Now guys, if you do enjoy this, I want to see more of this series, then make sure you smash that like button down below. If you're under and here, make sure you do subscribe so you're notified when that next episode does come out. Now, if you didn't see last episode, basically what I want to do is eventually make the bottom floor or the kind of retail space, where we got like the bowling, the stores, the restaurants. Then as we slowly go up, it becomes more work orientated with all the offices. And then the higher we go, the more lucrative the real estate becomes. And that's where we're going to have all the apartments of everybody living. So we got a lot of stuff that we need to get up and running and get done today. Now, we have some research points by the looks of it. We have 6 at the moment. Now with that, I can't really do much with it. I might save up till I can maybe get the deluxe office or the luxury studio apartment. Somebody said to place down more research buildings, offices we want to call it, because you can kind of, you know, earn more research points a whole lot quicker, which sounds really exciting. So before we get onto that then, let's actually figure out then the whole layout of how we want to do this. Now currently, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons again. He's pressing all the wrong buttons, boys. Currently, the size of our kind of skyscraper right now is a 20 by 20, which is pretty good. Pretty good, boys. Now, do I slightly extend it, make it a little bit bigger? So many decisions. Can I drag and build in and cancel it? Right, I kind of can. So from there to there is a 9. Right, I'm trying to work things out. From there to there is a 13. Now, if I went by another 4, that means I'm a 24 sized building going across. Well, I say 24. I'll be at 23, wouldn't I? Because the way I'm trying to do it like all equal spacing. I don't really know how much that is going to work out. Do you know what? I don't think I even want it to be equal spacing. We've got a fire at the moment as well, which is kind of crazy. But I do kind of want us to have a different style. So what I'll do is from this side here, I'm going to come, okay, the whole thing across is 20. So if I come out by a 886, it will give me 4. 7 by 7 is 4, it'll give me a 6. Okay, if I come out by a 7 by 7 on these both sides. Right, let's do it here as well. 7 by 7. We're going to create like a different style of exit on the far side. So as we progress up, eventually we can start staggering it back when we build the apartments as we go up. Oh, it's going to look very interesting, boys. It's going to look very interesting right now. Now, we also need to create an area where we can use the elevators to go to the next floor. So what I'll do, we'll add some more revolving doors around here. And we do that by doors, revolving doors. And I've already forgotten the button to rotate. What was the button to rotate in this game? It was tab. That's what it was. Oh, I can't place it down because I don't have the path and stuff, do I? Right, can I do it now? Doors. Boom. There we go. So on both sides, so we're all working pretty damn good. Hallways, what I'll do right now is just kind of build all of it to be hallways. Just so I can visually work out where I kind of want everything. Now, we have to delete some hallways to get some stuff in. But there we go. Looking jazzy. Now, can I place down flooring? Floors. There's nothing like a like a wooden floor for like the hallway or a marble floor, is there? Build outdoors. Power grids, decorations. No, there isn't. Okay, I'm quite surprised by that, to be honest with you. I'm quite surprised. So what I'm going to do then is I'm actually going to delete some stuff. We're going to delete all of this, unfortunately. And all of this here. Because I need to build the elevators right now. Now, elevators, do they work inside or they got to be like that? Okay, they've got to be like that. So let me just kind of first... where's the hallways? Right, dismantle the hallway coming down to... there. So I know then... if I try and do it... well, it's not really going to be that equal either. So what we'll do then is elevators... we'll add a couple of elevators in. So we'll go... and I could do it like literally there. I could do it facing that way or have like a whole section about it. So if I went there. And then if I went there. It's all about trying to work out the center middle point as well, isn't it? So what we'll do again, we'll delete you. Delete you. And hallways. So if I demolish that bit there, and if I demolish this bit there, which, I can't fully get rid of it because of that. Right, we'll figure out a centerpiece and it'll be beautiful. Trust me. Trust me on this. So hallways then, if I went all the way across, obviously it is a 20. So we kind of need to pick that middle point, which I'm hoping is about there. So that going across there is an 8. That down there is a 10. So that is your middle point, if you want to work it out that way. And if I go across there by it there, so I should have then a 8 by an 8. Right, sweet, but I gotta bring this one back. No, I gotta delete it. Why won't you delete? There we go. It kind of took longer than I expected. So one there. These cost us 10,000 a pop, but it's okay because we've got some decent cash in the bank anyway. And this is how the elevators are going to work going up the whole of the center of the building. Yes. Yes, it is. So that means then I can go up a floor. So if I check floors and then select floor 1, we have gone up to the next stage. Now, what we're going to do is there's not like a generic delete button, is there? There isn't, so I'm going to have to kind of then start deleting stuff one by one. Unfortunately, this is how I'm going to have to literally rock and roll. There could be like a generic delete button. Am I just too lazy to find it? Demolish. Ah, there we go. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, that was not meant to happen. That was not meant to happen. Oh, I messed up big time there, didn't I? I messed up big time. Right, delete you. Okay, floors. Seniac, you're so hilarious right now. What have I done with this? What has happened? Demolish the walls. Let me get rid of you. What have I done here? Swap walls, no window, demolish. I don't know what I've done. I don't know how I fix it. I don't know how I fix it right now. Right, what am I doing right now? Flooring? Oh, wait, no, hold on. They're hallways. That's why it went a little bit funky. There we go. There's me panicking that I've literally broken everything right now, but we kind of got there in the end. Right, delete all the toilets. If there's an easy way to do this, guys, let me know. Right now, because this is quite painful. But we're going to set up a pretty cool little system right now. So if I get rid of all the little trash cans. Right, we've now got our center point. And we can kind of then work with it. I've got a hole there that I need to fix. Right, this should be the last few bits and bobs. We're all good. So, floor, it's all in. So let's go to the hallway section then. Hallways and demolish hallways that I don't want. Literally, we'll do the whole of the area right now. And to there. And then we'll quickly just finalize this bit. Right, good, good, good. So this is now a lot easier to figure out how I want to do it. I still got a fair decent amount of money. So we can walk in. And if I do it like this, where we have the hallway going down that way, hallway going down that way, and then we'll build upon the main drags of corridors. So this whole bottom floor here is going to be the retail side of things. Now the R&D, I've now got 7. Okay, we've got to get the R&D back in very soon. We'll first start then with the services, and we'll drop down like a bunch of little cafes. So what will be quite nice then is getting multiple of these in. So I could, right, what's the best way for me to do this? I could do, it takes up a 4. That takes up a 4, meaning I've got that there, which I can do 1, 2, 3. Right, we can get multiples of these in, which will be really, really beneficial. So hallways, if I take the middle point by 2 there, and I could bring it down to another 2. I could go the whole hog just here and have like a bunch of cafes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Which would kind of be deemed as a little bit chaotic. Wait, hang on, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, no. Okay, so if I split that there, that becomes like a little walkway. Right, this may be one too many cafes, but until I can research, this is how it's going to be. Rotate. And then we get that space there slightly open, so the hallway, we go in like that. So lots of cafes, that becomes like the little dining room area. And I'll just kind of keep it to that for now, as we'll then progress to the next floor. So the utility side of it then, we got to do it with the power lines just here. Right, it's all over the place, these power lines right now, but if I just kind of do that, we're all good. We're all good. So next floor then, we go up. And then how does it work up here then? Do I just kind of like zap down the whole... Oh, okay, yeah, that's literally how it works. So we'll go up to here like that. There's no need to be messing about. And then we have to do the hallways up here as well. And again, I've got to try and figure this out then. So we've got on the hallway side of it, it should literally just be like this. One there. One there. Like that. And then our hallways, now because you're not doing doors leading out, the hallways haven't got to be so generic in that kind of sense. But we can have offices up here, basic offices. So I could do 1, 2, 3 in a hallway gap. So how could I do this to a point where we're going all that way? So if I do a hallway and we go across up to here. So let's say I brought this leading down to there like that. Offices. All right, we do 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if I do a load going that way as well. So rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can get 2 more in just like that. And that's just very, very generic to get a bunch of offices in. Eventually this whole room will be filled up. I gotta be careful about how much cash I'm spending. Now, how do you do the power to get up to this second floor? I can bring that all the way across. We need a power pole to create connections between the floors. Now, oh, okay. So you have to like literally connect it like that. Interesting. Can I do it on the outside? No, so it's got to be inside the building. Should I literally like... Because we have this kind of wide open gap. What if I got rid of or dismantled the hallway just there to bring it back? So I've got a little bit of a gap there. Power, get a power pole in. How does that look from this standpoint? Right, I can't get rid of the power right now. What's going on? If I go up a floor, are we connected? Yes, But my problem is, I then have to do a power pole somewhere different. So why don't I try and get it generically working around the whole elevator shaft area? So if I got that, if I deleted that, because I've got another idea right now. If I get the hallways and drag that to the end, utility side of it, no, it's in this. I always forget it's not in the utilities, it's within this. If I put that there, because isn't there is it an R&D closet that can literally wrap around? But then that will kind of go there. Right, delete you. Maybe that's the whole reason why that's an L shape. Because you can get then your power pole going up. So then we're always utilizing that little square there as being that. So we'll have that on every floor going up. That's one way how I can get more R&D to kind of earn more research points, right? That does kind of work out for us on that kind of front. So hallway... just drag you literally. I'll just drag it to there for now because I don't know how the rest of it is going to go. R&D, bam, power pole. So that will just keep going up and up and up. So then if I run that straight down, but obviously there's no power going to this on this floor. Right, is that now connected? Or have I overloaded my whole power grid, my whole power network? Right. Power grid and stats. Kind of almost. Again, I'm trying to have green energy. I mean, it would be eventually nice if I can stick all these on the roof. That would be pretty good, wouldn't it? They're all connected. We have then power everywhere. We have then power everywhere. So are we in play mode? We are, aren't we? Yeah, so life is continuing to go ahead. We've got the cafes down here, which you can then go to the next floor for offices. We can eventually rent them out or do something with them. Amazing, jazzy, beautiful, perfection. So then if I just then go on to build the next floor, we have then the residential. We're then pretty much back on track to where we previously just was. Which will then allow us to add in the apartment so people can live here. And then we Gucci boys. We can go back to the usual expansions. Focusing on getting stuff researched and all done. So there to there. And then elevators. So I always forget the rotate button. It's kind of annoying. I keep pressing R thinking it's the rotate when it's actually the tab button. There to there. Oh yeah, okay. We've got to do this little section. Then utility, R&D. Then power needs to be the power pole up to here. Power lines will get running all the way through down to there. I don't think the elevators needed power, but again, I've got it just in case. Right, good stuff. So, up here then, we're looking at then apartments. So we have studio apartments. We also have small dormitories as well. Now, if I did a hallway. So bring you down by 2. You're across to there. Down to there. I've got to sort all the windows out as well. That's something else I've eventually got to do. Right, a small dormitory. Let's see how far I can take these. Oh, okay, I can get quite a few in a row there. I wasn't quite expecting that. And then for these, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we created N corridors, N walking points with a couple of studio apartments. Well, that's actually quite genius. I'm impressed with that. So, get rid of all of that right now. Oh, hang on, we got to get the power connected to it, which I assume I'm going to need more power connectors. There we go. So we've got an excess production of 10.2 megawatts, which obviously per kilowatt, we are selling it for 19 cents. So that's another way that we can make some sweet cash money moolah on top of the money we're making already. Okay, so with not having all the other stuff that we had before, like for the services, we've got 3 floors now pretty much all set up. Do I still have the staff members? Current staff? No, because we lost them when we got rid of the buildings. Hire, hire, hire. I should now have 3 members of staff, right? Yeah. So let them do what they've got to do. So services wise, we've got a bunch of cafes in. I'm now going to do some gyms. So we can do 1 and then 2. And then 1 and then 2. So I could add 1 there, 1. It's not really going to face just right. 1, 2, 3. So if, okay, I'm trying to do it like logically. Going across. Get more the merrier. Like that. So I could just keep the gyms for there for now. The antique boutique. So again, hallways. If I ran down by 6, then services, the antique boutiques. Just like that. And then the bowling alleys. We could do 1, 2, middle corridor. Or I could have them like that. Or yeah, okay, if I have it like that, then again, it's going to be a little bit awkward with it playing out how it plays out. But I suppose that's all part of the fun, right? It's never going to be perfect. It's going to be senified, is the best way to put it. Alright, going down there. So everywhere is kind of nicely walkable. It feels quite open and free. Just got to give it power. And then without having the toilets or the staff lounging just yet, we are borderline to the point where we was last time. So the staff lounge is facing there. Toilets. I can add 2 toilets in, which could kind of... I can actually fill that little bit of a gap up just there. So when we had that little gap there, just to kind of match this one side. So that falls under utilities. Now, I know it's only 2 toilets. I know it's only 2 toilets, but it will help us out. Go straight down. Power lines all over the place. And we've still got enough power there that we're all good. So, there we go. It's going to take a while for everybody to move in and for us to kind of get back to where we was. I've spent over 200 grand. That in itself is mental right now. But in return, I've now got a beautiful looking skyscraper. Well, not skyscraper, it's now only 3 floors. But it's coming together. So the reason I went for that little design at the back right now, where it allows us to kind of have the little sticky out bits, because eventually we'll only do the rectangle and we kind of start staggering this back, so we're kind of creating like a beautiful skyscraper shape, which would be really nice. I don't know if you have the ability to create outdoor seating areas or whatnot, but we can maybe do that with those little sticky out bits too. So, a lot of stuff we now need to unravel and unpack, because there's a lot going on at this point. So we now have a total of 87 people in the skyscraper. That is only going to increase as time goes on. And as time does go on, we'll start fixing some of the issues. So a bit of dirt there. There's a gap just here, which I can utilize that gap then for building toilets, which, like I said before, is really, really handy to get in. And then power. There we go. Very good. Very good, very good. Up to 100 people in the building right now. It's kind of crazy. So we'll keep adding workplaces. We'll keep adding residential. What my focus is right now, as we fast forward, is getting 10 R&D points to build the next stage. Now, I could go luxury apartment, but I don't feel like we have enough variation in offices right now. So I think offices is the way to go forward. So we'll start the research then on the deluxe office. So it might be a bit bigger than our current office building. Again, I'm not 100% sure. And then after, I could go down the gardening road to then maybe unlock a bus stop. Or I go for the luxury studio apartments. Again, there's so many alternatives that I can kind of take this in. But the deluxe office is now researched. So offices do... Oh, the storage room. I haven't even got that in yet. Now this, which is on the floor down here, is... Okay, pretty much exactly the same size. So... Right, okay. So if I go bam, bam... Bam. Bam. Again, I'm trying to figure all this out. Like that. Utilities. The toilets. Like that. It kind of saves us a little bit of space. I know we got a bit of dead space there, but we'll kind of hold out for that right now. We'll see how the rest of it goes. It's like playing Jenga, this game. That's how I'm feeling right now, playing Jenga. It's kind of cool. Circuit breaker, room for increasing the power grid total capacity. But we're not pulling power from the power grid, are we? Should I just build one anyway? I don't actually know where I'd put this building. I can maybe sacrifice one of my toilets. Let's do it for the funsies, see what happens. Clean production. Capacity. I don't really know what it means. But outside anyway. So rotated this one. Get more going over on this side. Lines. And I think we're okay. Right, there's a lot of mess going on right now. I need more janitors and firefighters. I can already tell you this right now. Because of how it's going down. So, right, staff. Hire another janitor. We'll hire another engineer, another firefighter. Actually, hire 3 janitors. We should have 3 janitors right now. Janitor, janitor, janitor. Nice. That will kind of help us out big time. Now, we should have all the power for all the buildings, which we do. Glorious. So, the decoration side of things, then. We need to get more of this stuff down right now. So, trash can. Again, trash can, trash can. Trash can, trash can. Get it all dotted all over the place. Trash can, trash can. Upper floor. Trash can, trash can. Trash can, trash can. Upper floor. There we go. As many places as possible. It will really help us out. So utility. ATM, which I feel like should be down here. One there. USB charging. Plenty of USB for your tenants and visitors to use. I'll add one there and there. I'm using the elevators as like a really, really cool central hub. So if I flip it around and put the ATM on this side. Because everyone's going to walk to the to this side. Well, to the elevators anyway. So I might as well drop down a bunch of this stuff. Newspaper stands. And there we go. Right, that will work. That should work. I've now got 200 grand in the bank, so we're definitely making money. We're definitely making money right now. Right, back down to the bottom floor then. Right, great stuff then. So what are people saying then? What is the most recent comments? Paper lying around everywhere. It's rotten. The floor is dirty and disgusting. So it's all about cleanliness, which again, with the additional janitors and the placement of a lot of trash cans right now, hopefully things shall slowly turn around. I see there's a lot of trash and stuff outside the building. Again, very interesting. Now, where is it that I place transport? Well, if I place that there and then got rid of... Can I get rid of this one? Just have it there so they're all walking on that side, and then maybe get one over on this side. So they can come from this side of the building and walk all the way in. There we go. They're entering and exiting from both sides right now. Pretty sweet. 150 people right now. Damn. So the hallways are still pretty dirty then, so I think it's a case of, again, the janitors, 1, 2, 3. I've hired an additional 3 janitors right now to really, really help us out. I think that's going to be very, very important right now to keep the cleanliness on the way. We've got 10 more R&D points as well, which I could... Grocery store, luxury apartment. Oh man, this is a tough decision right now. I'm going to go grocery store. I'm going grocery store, okay? I'm sorry, but I have to. What's going on with all these fools right now? I have no idea. So we're starting to see more and more green circles. Just stepping some trash. How lazy! It's some trash. So it's still complaining about the cleanliness. But I'm hoping with the increase in janitors right now we can get through all of that. But I think it's looking pretty good. I think we're doing pretty good right now. If it's only 2, then that's... I mean, it's a lot better than, you know, all of them being red. So we're doing better on that front. Have I now researched the grocery store? Yes, I have. So back to the building then. Building rooms, services, grocery store. How... Oh my goodness me. This building is huge. Right, okay. So if I put you... Where do I put you? Right, I'm going to whack it just there. But I'm going to need the hallway kind of pushing up to here. So if I just widen that, so it's like that. We can eventually squeeze something in there. I don't know what yet. But grocery store, drop you just there. Again, more services for the skyscraper. We've got a really good plan on the go right now, don't we? I feel like we have a really, really good plan. It's going to work out in our favor. So, landlord side of things, again, everything's at 90% rent. I feel like we're making good enough money that we don't need to worry too much. Only 1 red right now, 1 negative feedback. Interesting. So, business owners is at 19 out of 20 capacity, so we've got room to increase that. I feel like we need to add more and more residential on that side of it. All green right now. We're doing pretty well. Don't need any loans because we've got the decent amount of money coming in. And now we've got enough PR points that we can kind of do advertising if we wanted to. But I feel like if I did, it's going to push us slightly over the edge. We're not quite ready or don't really need it just yet, to be honest with you. I feel like we're making good cash as it is. So we lost 14,000 on the month as it is. But I have spent like 15,000 on construction. In the last week, 2261. Ooh. We might be at the break-even point now, aren't we? Just about breaking even. If that. So I do need more residential buildings, really. So once I get 8 research points, I'm going to research the luxury studio apartment. And get more people living in here. We just need more people in. We need to push it up to the 200 marks to comfortably keep moving and progressing forward. 400 up. So it's all like staff wages. It's the maintenance for the rooms. It's for the garden area. So we're turning a profit though. We are actually turning a profit. So we can't worry too much on that side. Just wondering where we're going to be able to take it next. Right, so 7 research points right now. Again, it's slowly creeping up. That's now complete. So why is that after that next level? If I went to the next stage, then we could do the R&D lab, the communal toilet, which you can get more toilets in one small space, the cinema, the 2-bedroom apartment. Oh my goodness me, look at all the decoration stuff too. That's going to be pretty cool to get in. Outdoor transformers, medium solar panels. That's important to be able to produce more power. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Tiki torches. Oh, so I take it they won't use. Lamps, propane generators. Large dormitories. Parking lot. You can get parking on the facility. Oh, my goodness me. Right, okay, so we got the R&D then. Let's do the luxury apartment. Let's start researching that. We'll get a couple in. I'm not sure what's going on with these guys here. But we'll try and get a couple in right now. So if I go to that is it the 3rd floor? No, it is the 3rd floor, but it's the 2nd floor, if that makes sense. And get ready to build these rooms in. So apartments. We're almost done with the researching. Almost done with that. There we go. So it is a luxury studio. Oh, these are a lot bigger. Wow. Okay, so hallways. If I bring the hallway just up to there for a second, I want to see how far I can push this. So, luxury studio. There. And so that started there. If that's there, it gives us a 2 gap there for the entry point. And you kind of want that one there. So build the hallway there. Right down, and then the middle should be here. Yeah, that's a 3 and a 3. So I'm going to pump that kind of up a bit more, see how far we can take that. So, luxury studio apartment. One there. And if I went to there, it gives us that gap. So I'll do one more set. There we go. There's a lot thrown in now. I'm going to need so many more solar panels and stuff right now. Right, let's go over the whole thing as a grid. So, oh no, I still got excessive production. Okay. Maybe they don't use as much power as I once thought they would. So that now means, are we getting bad stuff? Just everyone trash, always dirty. Okay, understandable. But I can have more residents, and so we're now up to the 170s, which is interesting. So that means, forgetting how much I just spent, but that means now we're going to be making considerable amounts of money. So my buildings are getting higher, and it's getting a lot more exciting. I think next episode then, as we keep saving up the R&D points, I want to change how the windows look on the outside, so we have more uniform and defined kind of system. And a better layout, so we have, it looking a lot better than rather just having the windows completely random. It would make a lot of sense. But I think we're going to end it for here anyway, guys. I hope you did enjoy this episode. We've done quite a few expansions, and we've got a decent amount of money behind me where we're consistently making profit, which is really, really important. Guys, I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, smash that like button down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So good.